you're given that the binomial distribution is n trial, right? And then they name it for you, and then the success each trial is p. So x is binomial np lah, not an issue. Then mean is 8. So expectation of x, variable x will be 8. This np equals to 8. So I think the first one should be quite fast to find. Variance of x is np1 minus p, 4.8. Then remember, you can just, it's just a simultaneous equation. np is np here, sub 1 into 2. This is 2. 8, 1 minus p, 4.8. 4.8 divided by 8, that will be 3/5. Then p is equals to 2/5. Okay, great. Then n will just be 8 over p, which is 8 over 2/5, which is actually 20. N is 20, p is 2/5. I think this is okay. Okay, so x would, binomial of x would be 20, 2/5. You're told, denoting that if you have R success, number of trials is PR, then you want to find PR plus 1 divided by PR, show that you can be reduced to this guy here. Last week we talked about P, okay, so PR is given by PX equals to R lah. So say if you toss this bias coil 20 times, every one time you get a tail is 2/5, right? So this is then be, remember, is 2/5 to power R, because that will be the number of times it happens. Then this will be 3/5 20 minus R, right? Number of ways to arrange a branch is 20, choose R. Okay, you can use MM26, not an issue. This one then should be fine, right? Just use MM26. Or understand, I'd rather you understand. So number of ways to arrange the branches, number of ways of success rate, non-success rate. So this is fine. Success rate, non-success rate. Then PR plus 1, obviously is PX equals to R plus 1. There's 20, R plus 1. Then this is 2, R plus 1. 3/5, 20 minus R plus 1. Okay. So once done, we were told to find PR plus 1 divided by PR. Okay, so just do it. Just take 2 divided by 1. Because I want PR plus 1 divided by PR, meaning it's 2 divided by 1. Okay, you just take 2 divided by 1. Then you just 2 divided, because the question say PR plus 1 over PR. So I'm gonna just take 20 R plus 1, 2/5 R plus 1, 3/5, 19 minus R, 20 R, 2/5 R, 3/5, 20 minus R. Okay, so firstly, okay, these two guys is easy lah. This one just normal indices, right? Okay, then this one we need to expand. These two have to expand. Remember, NCR is n factor, number of times to arrange n distinct object. No, n distinct object, yes. Then after that, R identical object, n minus R object. Okay, factorial. But of course, this is MF26 lah. You don't need to sweat about forgetting this in exam. You can get this from MF26. Okay, I think the 2/5 and the 3/5 is quite easy lah. That one you get just 2/5. R plus 1 minus R. Then this will be 3/5. 19 minus R minus 20 minus R. The game. The one which is probably the one will squeeze you a bit is the 20. Choose R there. Use the formula. So this is 20 factorial. Okay, 20 factorial over R plus 1 factorial. 20 minus R plus 1 factorial bracket. Then this is 20 factorial R factorial. 20 minus R factorial. Okay, one, just be mindful. The problem with this question is not because it is fundamentally challenging, but rather it's factorial sign, the manipulation of factorial sign. It used to be in O levels, right? We deal a lot with factorial sign, but they took factorial out of the O level syllabus and even the IP. So like if it's 3 syllabus already, like during my time when we do AMF, we do a lot of factorial. Okay, but now you all don't, so that's why it can be a struggle. So don't worry, let's try and revise what is factorial. Like for example, let's say 150 factorial will just mean 150 times 149 times 148. Then you all the way to 1, right? But let's say if I want to start at 147, what should I do? I just put a factorial sign behind. Then it will be balanced. Understand? So if I have 150, if I want to start at 159, I could also just put like that. Understand? So that's the idea of factorial. Now, don't think that it will be so simple. Basically, the question come out will be like that. X plus 2 factorial. Then this will be x plus 2 multiplied by x minus plus 1. X minus 1. You can just, however many you want, you just make sure you put a factorial sign behind so that it's balanced. Okay, that's how you play factorial. Okay, the one kind of question, which is very typical one, is they will ask you to, they ask you to what? They ask you to simplify this kind of expression here. So this kind of expression, what you get? You see between this and this, which one is bigger? X plus 4 or x plus 3? Plus 5. Okay, not a trick question, guys. Don't think so much. So what you do is, I'm going to just keep expanding it until I see x plus 3, I put the exclamation mark behind. Understand? Why? Because before social media made cancelling culture famous, make it famous. This is so you can cancel it out. So you can simplify it, right? 1 over x plus 5. Easy game. This is the best cancelling. Very, very satisfying. You can actually simplify it like that. Okay. So the question that you're going to deal, you will have to use factorial. This kind of factorial. Okay. So just be mindful. So don't worry. You get to practice later, the questions later. So this guy here, what I need to understand is A over B, C over D, right? This will be AB multiplied by D over C. Is it okay? This is okay. This is secondary school stuff, right? So because I want to rearrange this. This is 20 factorial. This one should be okay. This one, if you have a problem, let me know. Factorial. This is 19 minus R factorial. Multiplied by R factorial, 20 minus R factorial. This part here is where all the cancelling comes in. Very fun. And it's very satisfying. Very satisfying. So 2/5, 1. This is 3/5 minus 1. Okay, -1. I don't think this is a problem here. This 2/5 and the 3/5 one. This one is where the fun begins. 20 factorial divided by 20 factorial. Get it? So can you zoom this part here? See this part? Between 20 minus R factorial and 19 minus R factorial, which one is bigger? So 20 minus R is bigger. So you just expand the 20 minus R so that you get 19 minus R factorial. Then you can cancel the 19 minus R factorial below. Okay, so that's that. This guy here, I'm just going to write this as 20 minus R, 19 minus R factorial. Okay, then you look at the eyeball, the R factorial and the R plus 1 factorial. Obviously, R plus 1 factorial is bigger. So this guy here, I'm going to write this as R plus 1 R factorial. So if I were to rewrite everything, okay, I'm doing it very slowly. I will get this guy here, R plus 1 R factorial, 19 minus R factorial, 2/5, 5 over 3. Okay, that's it. Be mindful of how you expand then. You just cancel. This one R factorial cancel away. 19 minus R factorial cancel away. What you get then is this also cancel away. So you get the answer. So it's 2, 20 minus R, 3R plus 1. Shown. Okay. The mode of X you can use calculator to find, right? Remember last week we can use calculator. Remember how to use calculator and find. At least you can check your answer. Okay, the mode of X you remember is just keying in PDF. Remember all these things you have to go and practice. Okay, I can only point to you, show you how to do it, but you really have to put in effort. So this one X, right? You put in, then after that you remember, you just want to see the classes which are always the most probable. Here you see that the most probable mode is actually 8. That is the most probable, most probable class, right? But the problem here is because of this word hence here, and this hence here just means cannot use GC. Yeah, like how? Okay, don't sweat. If this is how we do it. If X equals to R is the mode of X, Okay, firstly, understand that the idea is very simple. If this is r plus 1, this is r plus 2, this is r minus 1, r minus 2. This guy will be the gangster around its neighborhood. So PR plus 1, PR minus 1. So you know that if P x equals to R is the mode, so you know that PR will be bigger than PR plus 1 and n. You need to satisfy both. This one is important. And take note of this. PR is bigger than PR minus 1. So it just means that the probability of getting the class of R is bigger than the probability of getting the class after, and also the probability of the class prior to it. So the before and after lah. That's the main thing there, right? Now, note okay, I can, because I have PR plus 1 over PR, so I can divide both sides with PR. On normal circumstances, I can't do it. I'll repeat. In your inequalities, say for example 1 plus x bigger than 1 over x, right? I cannot divide by x. Okay, or nor can I multiply both sides with x or x plus 1. Why? Because I'm not very sure if this is positive or negative. If it's negative, remember you need to swap the sign. You cannot cross multiply for inequality sign. Cannot. You're committing a career suicide if you do that, okay? But the reason why you can do it here is because since you know for sure probability is always more than 0. So you can do that lah. If it's more than 0, it's positive, then you don't need to flip the inequality sign and so on. So essentially this will be 1 PR plus 1 bigger than PR. Okay? Then this is what I get. So I'm just gonna use the expression there. This guy will be 220 minus R, 3R plus 1. Similarly, I know that this is always positive. I can cross multiply over to the other side. So I because R is positive, 3R plus 1. Okay. They are positive, so I can cross multiply. But under normal circumstances, I can't. So only this case here you can because it's positive. So this is 3R plus 1 bigger than 220 minus R. This will be 3R plus 3 bigger than 40 minus 2R. 5R bigger than 37. 37R divided by 5, 7.4. Okay, so R is bigger than 7.4. One side. We need to do this guy here on the other end because sometimes there will be a chance whereby it will be bimodal. Bimodal just means you have two modes of the same class. So meaning you have like bimodal. If R is the mode, R plus 1 can also be the mode. Okay, R plus 1 can also, under a very specific condition, this will happen. But don't worry, during prelim revision set, I'll give you another worksheet, we will explore that. Bimodal is like that. So that's why we need to cap the other side. Okay, so if R bigger than 7.4, you cannot just assume that x equals to a is the only mode. So you need to take from the other side. But in exam, you're rushing for time, you don't have time to do the other one, then it's okay. You just conclude x is the mode, a equals a is the mode, is fine. Okay, you still get most of the marks. So we look at this guy here. How do we do it? This one is the hard one. I will explain. Now, in our previous example, we have PR plus 1 over PR. This is PR and PR minus 1. We don't have the ratio. So what do we do? This one can be hard, but this is what you do in sigma notation. You replace R with R minus 1. That will be the fastest way. Of course, you don't need to do. Some of you may be thinking you need to redo this. No lah, don't do that. You'll be damn shack. But the idea is I just replace R with R minus 1. This will be PR minus 1 plus 1 over PR minus 1. Agree? All these R change to R minus 1. You replace entirely. So this will be PR minus 1 plus 1. Then the other one, same thing, 220 minus R minus 1. 3R minus 1 plus 1. PR minus 1. This is 19, bro. This is what? 2. Should be 8. So this guy, same thing. Divide both sides by PR minus 1 since this is more than 0. Then PR minus 1 bigger than 1. 221R, 3R bigger than 1. 42 minus 2R bigger than 3R. 42, 5R. So there you go. Okay. So you marry both of this inequality here. You have 7.4, 8.4. The only class that is being sandwiched within 7.4, 8.4 is obviously your 8 lah. It's discrete lah, so hence mode of x is 8. You use your GC and check your answer lah, obviously. Okay, so that's how you get it.